In this video, I'm going to show you the top 3 bulk meals, quick, easy, and cheap, and let's get into it. Alright, so the first meal for breakfast option is eggs and some oats with some peanut butter and some honey. Alright, so I'm just scrambling the eggs just before they cook too much. Okay, now while that's cooking, we get the kettle. Put the kettle on, bang, oh, there we go. Put the kettle on, ready to make some oats. While that's going on, now you probably can't hear me, get a bowl, put some oats in a bowl, and then don't forget to stir the eggs. Now once you finish, put some water in the oats, put some protein powder. Alright, step number 3, add some peanut butter. If you're a real hard gainer and you just can't gain any weight, add multiple spoons. And add some frozen fruit of your choice. I put berries, but you can go for a higher calorie food or fruit like bananas or anything like that. To add even more calories, add some honey. And now to finish off the eggs, we get some wraps up here. Get the open ones. And then even more calories. Some tomato sauce. Alright, so here's the first meal, breakfast, some wraps with some eggs and obviously some protein oats. Probably about, I don't know, 1,300 to 1,500 calories. If you want to even add more calories, add some cheese to the wraps and even add some more honey and peanut butter to the oats. Alright, time for the second meal. Alright, put some rice in the microwave, or you can cook it, whichever's up to you. Now this is about over 800 calories already. If you don't believe me. Right, next I'll add some cottage cheese. You can add some sour cream or any other high sauce as well, so let's get that going. And the next step is to add some sweet chili sauce, man. Otherwise this would taste so bland. So this is about, let's see, I don't know, quite a lot of calories, right? So add some of this in, add any other sauce you want. Alright, so there we go, mackerel, rice, cottage cheese and some sauce. Doesn't look the best, but it does the job. Probably over 1,000 calories once again. Quick, easy meal, probably took me about 10 minutes because I'm recording it as well. Alright, so moving on to meal number 3, we're gonna have some pork mince and some other stuff, which will be a surprise. So let's get meal number 3 and see how easy it is to get the calories in, man. Alright, this is about almost 600 calories. Plus I'm gonna add sauces and other stuff, so this is gonna be again 1,000 plus calories. Alright, so the next food, we're gonna spike these sweet potatoes and then put them in the microwave. And wash them first. Alright, so while this is cooking, I might as well tell you how to eat a bit more and how to bulk up your meals. So first of all is have more variety, right? It's real important. The more variety you have, the more it gives your brain a stimulus and the more you can eat, right? So get a lot of food variation. For example, I think if you just eat, let's say, rice and chicken, just that as on its own, no sauce, you're gonna get very bored and you're not gonna be able to eat a lot of it. Now, that's why in all these meals that I've shown you, I've added sauces. I've added like loads of variation, like peanut butter, like I showed you, honey. In this meal, I've added, there's like tomatoes in it, onions in it, mince, and I'm gonna add sauces that have got even more things in it, so you get a picture. Add a lot of variation. And also I use the mince for a reason, right? The reason being is because mince has a higher fat content. We know that fat contains more than double like the amount of calories and protein and carbohydrates, right? So that's why all these meals, remember I added mackerel, I could have added tuna. Tuna's much leaner, it's got less fat content. That would have been ideal for a carb, but for bulky, man, mackerel, choose foods high in fat. So for example, mince is high in fat compared to lean chicken breast. If you're gonna eat chicken thighs. You get a picture, right? So this is how you bulk up the meals. You don't need to eat exactly what I'm eating here. You can just get an idea. For carbohydrate sources, eat pasta and rice instead of some potatoes, right? Even though I am cooking sweet potatoes right now though, but the reason being is because you need to understand that water-rich carbohydrates like oats, pasta, not oats or pasta, sorry, oats, white potatoes, sweet potatoes, all these water-rich carbohydrates, they will make you feel a lot fuller compared to rice and pasta. Even, let's say the oats, right? If that filled you up too much for the breakfast, have other oats, have like Cocoa Pops or something. It might not be the healthiest, but that's one of the most common mistakes like lean people make, the skinny guys that can't gain weight and they can't bulk up, is because they try and eat healthy. They eat loads of vegetables, man. Come on, man, let's get it. Try and get the micronutrients from vegetables in there if you can, but calories is the most important part when we were trying to bulk up. So there it is, man. That's like the rant over. Let's see if these bird boys are cooked. Maybe a few more minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna add some sauce again. Look, this is almost 500 calories for this whole jar, so no excuses, man. Add sauces. So in this pan alone, there's about 1,300 calories. Again, sauces 500 calories, mince 550 calories, and the tomatoes, onions, all that kind of stuff adds up probably another 300 calories as well. Alright, this third meal done. Probably about 1,300 calories again, and I'm going on a low side here, so maybe 1,500. Some sweet potatoes, maybe 450 calories there. Some pork mince with some sweet and sour sauce and some tahini mix, and then the rest over there. So there we go. Let's say 1,300 calories for the third meal. Probably again about for the second meal, what was it? Mackerel was 400, or let's call it 500 calories. The rice was 400 calories. There's 900 calories plus the cottage cheese, maybe an extra 100 calories plus the sauce. So that's 1,200. So that's meal 3 and 2. So put that together, that's 2,500 calories in those two meals. Plus the first meal, the breakfast, again, probably about 1,500 calories. What does that tell you? 4,000 calories in 3 meals, man. And I didn't even add loads of sauces, like loads of honey and peanut butter and that shit. So that's it. In 3 meals, you can consume 4,000 calories that easily. So that's that. Remember to increase your fat intake in your diet as well as your carbohydrate intake, and then don't go overboard on your protein intake. Keep it about 0.8 grams to about 1 gram per pound of body weight, as we know that protein fills us up. And if you go for protein sources, pick the protein sources that are high in fat. For example, tuna, instead go for mackerel. Chicken, instead go for some mince. So there it is. Add a lot of food variation as well. It will help override your eating mechanisms and give your brain some more stimulus as well. So that's that. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe down below and watch some other videos here if you like to do that as well. But more importantly, stay positive, stay smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.